Good morning, everybody. It's show day. Ask me how much storage I have. 20 minutes. I have to edit and upload my other video. It's show day. I feel good. She woke up at a new low, looking pretty insane. It's crazy because with only a week turnaround, you just don't. I mean, you can get better in a week, right? Like, obviously, you're always getting better. Oh, I have to use my room key. But to actually see the improvement in a week, I woke up on show day at Legion, I think at 132, maybe 130, 132. I woke up today at 128. I went to bed at 130. It's crazy, and I look much better. I mean, obviously, I'm tighter. When you're this low body fat, sorry, like 1-2 pounds makes a big difference. So anyway, head to go pick up Abby, and then we're gonna go get tan, and then I'm gonna come back and get ready. I haven't been vlogging. Elaine, first off, say hi to the vlog. The Fitness Competitors Guide. She brought me cookies. I mean, we split in order. She didn't just give these to me, but the Blakery, I was getting served ads for these. And then she was like, oh, I'm gonna order them. And I said, say less, so.
Well, at first I said, SOS, I'm about to order 18 of them.
So she only ordered 15. Eli said, I'll buy 3. So anyway, we have cookies. I also have my cinnamon roll. Y'all know what it is, but I'm not competing after this. She still has another show. I'm 17 weeks out, so I got a couple days of just pure nonsense, and all of these will be gone before I get back to California.
Number 6 and 7, Andrea, Anna, Amber, and Courtney. Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. And face the judges. Athlete number 2, Anna, and 3, Andrea, switch. Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. And face the judges. Excellent job, ladies. Thank you very much.
I haven't been filming, of course. Prejudging was amazing, you guys. This is the best I have looked. Like, shout out to Ruben, because I really didn't think that there could be a big difference in 1 week, especially when 2 out of those 5 days, I was just eating whatever. Shout out to Ruben for bringing your girl in. I was 2 pounds lighter than I was at Legion last week, and I looked better. I was fuller, I was tighter, it was everything. And it was such a good morning, and I might still be in 4th, just like I was last week. But I also might be in 3rd, which would be great. But either way, this is the first time I've gotten off stage and felt like that was what I wanted to do, right? Even if the body's right, a lot of times the mind's not right, the posing's not right, I'm shaking, or I'm losing it, or I'm fading, or whatever it is, right? This is the first time that I feel like my body and my mind aligned. So it was a great morning. Ready for finals. Let's go. Okay, so let me catch you guys up. Actually, I put vlog before I came back for routine. So we came to warm up. Me and Abby were so late because there was so much traffic. So we literally had like 10 minutes, which is fine. I just needed to do my running tumbling pass and like my back handspring rebound just to see like what does the stage feel like so that I know when I'm performing what to expect and how hard to punch and all that good stuff. Everything else I'm about to do right here. Our warm-up was 3 to 4 because finals started at 4 for the amateurs. We don't go until 5:30. It's 4:45 right now, so it's like we warmed up 45 minutes ago and still have another 45 to go. So really, it's not a warm-up. It's more like a stage touch, which is fine. Again, those are just the skills that I wanted to warm up, and now I'm just gonna get some reps in with my handstand and like other strength skills. Now I did a new posing routine because I was like, whatever. I'm getting some new stage shots. It was pretty much the same thing, but I did a different front pose. I did like a Superman front pose, which is like honestly not a great shot for me. But I just like it. It's fun, and Ruben likes it, so I'm like, let's just hit it. So that was fine, but my posing like felt fun. Now, one thing is after our individuals, they put us on the line, and we watched everybody else's individuals, and we stayed on stage the entire time, which means I had to keep my shoes on, and it was cold. I literally could not feel my feet by the end of it. But quarters went fine, so I'll post the video of the confirmation. So we did all 8 of us. They didn't do like first or second call out. They did all 8 of us. Took us through quarters, moved people around. Then they took the top 4 out. So they took me, Amber, Anya, and Courtney out off to the side. They did the next 4 round of quarters. They took them off, and then they did confirmation with us 4. So I mean, I think I could be in 3rd. I might be in 4th. A couple people have said they think I might be in 2nd. It just really depends on what the promoter or the judge is prioritizing. Obviously, Anya and Amber were just the top 2. I think Amber's a clear top 1 in this lineup today. But I came in better than I did at Legion. So, and my shape is a little bit better than Anya's. Now Anya's, muscularity and her back is really good. I think probably our conditioning is about the same. So it's like, do you want shape or do you want like muscularity and back detail? So some people have said that they could see me in 2nd, just because again, my overall streamlined look. But I mean, I could also be in 4th because realistically, if they are prioritizing muscle and small details with Anya, they're also going to get that with Courtney. But again, I think my shape is the best out of the top 4. But it's not just a shape game, right? So anyway, either way, honestly, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, I am so happy with how this morning went. I feel good about what I did, and that's all that you can do, right? It was a very fast turnaround, 2 hours. Went back to the hotel room, showered, ate, and then honestly, like sat down with my legs up for like literally 10 minutes. And then now we're back. Me and Abby ran in to warm up, got a quick warm up, and now we've just been sitting upstairs. And now, like I said, I just edited my last video, so my travel day and check-in day video will be uploaded today. And then I'm about to warm up some skills and then do the finals. So I'm excited. And that's it. We'll see you after awards, I guess.
Andrea West.
Let's go, Andrea!
So without further ado, I'd like to introduce what's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says, standing up for what you know is, what will everybody else say? In the time between your legs, but no one else does it. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even really live through, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you? 30 years in front of 30 years
Sorry I haven't been vlogging. This is Tasha Ball. I've talked about her a lot. This is Casey. They're my hosts. We just ate a lot of food, drank a solid bit of alcohol, and had a delicious dessert. And now we're walking back to their house. They live here locally. And I think we're gonna eat cookies there. Is that what's happening, Casey?
Second dessert.
Second dessert of many. Of many. This is probably gonna be it for me for the night. As far as YouTube goes. But we'll check in tomorrow. Okay. Never been to a bodybuilding show. They have some questions about the guys. Tell me, Casey, what's your question? What was your question?
When they're doing this, why are the guys out?
Okay, why are the guys out?
And then why are we bouncing?
You guys, I know I said that was going to be the last clip, but this is the real, maybe last clip of my life. So, I'm at Tasha's, catching an Uber, and Uber tells me, you've matched with a Waymo. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's a self-driving vehicle. There will be no other person in this car. It's going to be me and God and AI.
Hopefully, God.
Hopefully God is at the wheel. Jesus, please take the wheel. You can, so when you get matched with this chart, oh my gosh, you guys, I am so funny. You get matched with it, you can decide, like, not for me, decline, find a real driver, or accept. She says it's fun, and she said to accept it. This could be the end of this channel. I could be the first casualty, but I feel like they probably have put like a lot of things in place to make sure they don't get sued like crazy. So that's just what I'm banking on right now. So I'll let you know.
Is the same as always. So keep your seatbelt fastened, please. If you're traveling with little ones or expecting, please see the seatback card for more information.
This is
We'll do all the driving.
terrifying.
Please don't touch the steering wheel or pedals.
Honestly.
during the ride. We may use interior cameras, check on riders, improve our products, and more. But our microphones are only on when you're connected to rider support. So sing your heart out. We can't hear you.
I
You
hope
can
they
also
know that
use
I'm
the
terrified.
app or passenger screen to speak to a rider support agent at any time.
What's
In the rare
happening
case of
here?
an emergency,
What's happening?
please keep
All right, y'all. I think this is my first time vlogging today. It's Sunday, June 8th. I'm back in California. I went to brunch this morning with Tasha, steak and eggs, and a chocolate chip pancake. It was so good, and like a little side of potatoes. It was delicious. I cleaned that plate. It was so good. And then Tasha and I had like a few hours to burn before I had to go to the airport. So we just went on like a 2-mile, it was a solid 2-mile walk. It was good. And just chit-chatted, got some steps in. And then I went to the airport. My stomach, you guys, though, is not feeling great. I pooped 3 or 4 times yesterday on show day. I have not gone to the bathroom since. And I haven't been eating super crazy. Now I have been eating some sweets. But like, I can't remember if I even talked about this. Sorry if I did. Had like tacos, a grilled shrimp, like a full whole shrimp head on the shell. It was kind of cool, actually. I had lots of cookies. Not lots, but a lot more than I have been eating. And then I had, like I said, steak, eggs and potatoes this morning and a pancake. And then I had like a sub sandwich at the airport. So it hasn't been crazy. It's been worse for sure. But it is like a higher volume of food that I'm used to eating currently. And not a lot of vegetables. I did eat arugula with my steak and eggs this morning, but not a lot of fiber. So I gotta eat some fiber tonight. Ruben's making me like chicken kebabs. I'm so excited about that. I'm like trying not to stop on the way home to eat because I know I got food waiting for me at home. But I'm extremely hungry. Anyway, Adela was great. I thought I was gonna get last place. Honestly, like after my routine, I was like, I'm gonna be lucky to win money. Now, I have a high standard for myself. Like, I have set a high standard for what is an acceptable level of execution for me. And so I can see how I want. It's a good routine, right? I have a good routine. I'm a good performer. But the first 20 seconds for me just felt like a complete mess. My handstand was bobbly. It almost came down. I had to like sink into my shoulders and then I had to walk my hands. Then on my straddle hold, my heel like kicked the floor, so my feet tapped the floor. Now I do 2 straddle holds, so one was good and one was bad. And then I cartwheeled into the banner before my tumbling pass. It was a mess. It felt like a mess. And honestly, I've watched it and I'm like, yeah, this is a mess. Everything after that was really good and I feel good about that. I literally was on stage and I was like, Andrea, fix it. I said that out loud to myself, Andrea, fix it. And then I turned the page and like I said, the rest was really amazing. And I think that's how I still won, is because I made them forget about those bobbles in the beginning. I didn't let it ruin my entire routine. But for me, I'm just like, look, if you can do what you just did, which was definitely an 85% routine, and still win routine round, then what can you do at the Olympia? And so now I'm just like, head down. We have improvements to make, and that's just where I am. I'm very, very proud of what I did at Adela. Physique was my best to date. I was so happy that I got 3rd in physique. Now, based on how Legion went, you know, I got 4th, and then now Danielle wasn't at Adela, so it made sense that I got 5th. But I also thought there was a chance that Courtney could have ranked higher than me at this show, because she also did better. But so I was like, am I in 3rd or am I in 4th? I'm not really sure. I hope I'm in 4th, or I hope I'm in 3rd. But, you know, I could see it going either way, depending on what these judges are prioritizing, just like I've talked about in the last couple of videos. And I ended up with that 3 spot, and I was very, very proud of that. And then again, very, very proud to win routine when I know that it wasn't my best. So that just for me sets me up to be in the right mind space with just enough confidence coming into the Olympia that I can do really well. Do I think I'm gonna go win the Olympia? No. But I do think, you know, my speech from Legion, I was like, you know, last time I came to the Olympia, I was just vibing in the jacket, and this time I'm not going to be. I do think that I can be pretty competitive. So anyway, Adela was a great weekend, even though it wasn't my best routine. It was my best physique, and I'm glad I got to put it on stage. I'm glad that Ruben and I got to try a new peak, and I feel like it worked well for me. I think it worked well for me mentally. I think it worked well for me physically, because that's part of the peak, is what works mentally, because there's been a lot of times where Ruben wants to do something that physically is going to be better for me, but mentally I'm a wreck. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. But this time I feel like mentally I was in a space to do it and follow the plan and not spin out and just do what he told me to do, and I think it worked great. And I told Ruben, like, I'm proud of you, because, you know, he's like proud of me because I did it. But I'm like, I'm proud of you. Like, you are the person who brought me in. Like, if I wasn't your wife, if I'm watching this from outside and I'm looking at you bring in this athlete better just 1 week later, like, that's amazing. Like, that you as a coach were able to pull the right strings to bring an athlete who was already at their best, to bring them in at another personal best just 7 days later. I'm so proud of him. So anyway, just had to brag on him a little bit, because yes, it was like, yes, I did it and I'm the athlete, but not without direction from Ruben. So anyway, if you need a coach, if you're looking for a coach, hit up my man. But yeah, that's it, you guys. That's the end of this series. And then we're into an Olympia prep series. I don't know if I'm gonna break my Olympia prep series into 2 or 1. Like, am I gonna do like a maintenance phase and then like now we're digging for the Olympia, or am I just gonna give you all 17 weeks of Olympia prep? That's a long series. Not that it really matters, but I got one more video to talk about. I just have my official Adela wrap up, and then that's it. Then it's all eyes on Vegas. Ah! All eyes on Vegas.